Welcome everyone to the Sportsbig YouTube channel. Today we're back here with special guests from the football lane. We've got Vansh, Sarthak and Yajas joining us again. And today we've got the second episode of our Would You Rather segment for all of our viewers. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy the controversial takes we have set for you in this video. And we're probably going to have a lot of fun. But before we do jump into it, let's ask our guests how they're doing. Judges, what's up? How have you been?
Good, Shivam. Thank you for having me again. Pleasure as usual to share the platform with Vansh and know that I breathe the same air as him. It is looking forward to the discussion.
Thanks, Yajas, and thank you, Shivam, for having me again. As you know, I have watched the first episode of Would You Rather, and since then I've been a big fan of the show, and I've always dreamed to be a part of it. And so here I am today. So it's a pleasure to be here. Thanks.
Yeah, Shivam, thanks for having me as well. It's as once said, dreams do come true. So I'm very excited to film this section, a special episode with these special people.
Yeah, we're definitely special people, but so is your humor and sarcasm, and I do love it, mate. We are going to make it big. But before we jump into more sarcasm, let's just fire away with our first question and our first comparison for the day. Two of the greatest strikers in the Premier League played in the same city but played for different clubs. Wayne Rooney or Sergio Aguero? Who's better? Judges, go first.
I mean, no, maybe Sarthak should take this. He's followed both of them very closely. I mean, personally, I just think that Rooney is more versatile, right? He's played in different positions, and yeah, I think he's someone who can adapt his game as opposed to Aguero. However, I mean, I don't think any of them, as opposed to what Sarthak will probably say, dusts each other or is way better than the other. And I think numbers suggest the same. Both of them are quality players. I just feel like essentially it boils down to which side of the city you owe your alliances to. So yeah, I'd go with Rooney personally.
Yeah, Bunch, thoughts?
Shivam, yeah, what was your question again? Better streamer on Twitch or a better player on the field?
I'm talking about the better player on the field because nobody is a better
Wayne.
streamer than me.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's true.
Wayne
So
Rooney it is.
Wayne Rooney. Yeah, Wayne Rooney it is.
Yes. Well, not to forget, Wayne Rooney not only beat Sergio Aguero on the field, but he beats him off the field because he's someone who's actually very good with transplants. He's had more hair transplants than Sergio Aguero has Champions League trophies with Manchester City. Now that's a statement in itself. Am I right, Sarthak?
Very correct. And when it boils down to transfers and transplants, I'm very sure if Rooney would have had a heart disease, he would have been fully fit by now. But that's a question for another day. But as far as on the field is concerned, there is no debate whatsoever. Wayne Rooney is a better player than Sergio Aguero ever was ever at any point of his career. No debate.
I'm pretty sure our viewers are gonna hammer you in the comment for that. I do not take responsibility for what Sarthak had just said. He is his own individual and he has his own views. I am innocent. But moving forward to the next set of questions and the next set of players which we're gonna compare, here's another good one for you. One of them, both of them played for clubs in London, arch rivals, and while the other one of them has had a short-lived, both of them have short-lived careers, but they were very intimidating in their prime. Hazard was also eye candy to a lot of girls because of his stature and you know what I'm talking about. But eye candy Hazard or prime Alexis Sanchez, who's better?
For me, it would always be Hazard. There are very few
Is
players
it
that you
because of
watch.
the eye candy? Is
No,
it
not
because of the eye candy?
definitely not. No, I don't
Okay,
identify as such an individual, but I have full respect to all the community that do. But yeah, moving on, I think Hazard, there are some players that you're very scared of when you play against them, your team plays against them. Whenever they get the ball, Hazard was that player. I was shitting my pants whenever Habib played Chelsea and Hazard was fully fit. That guy is the closest the Premier League would ever have anything to Messi. I'm not talking about in terms of stature because that's obviously Ronaldo, but in terms of dribbling and individual capability, Sanchez was a great player at Arsenal, but Hazard was miles above Hazard for me. Chelsea Hazard.
What about you, Yajus?
Look, again, I'm not a very big fan of either, especially since the transfer to Madrid. I feel like Hazard has been a letdown. And but again, if we were to compare the two, personally, I'd also lean towards Hazard. And look, essentially what Sarthak said, right? Uh, Hazard is the closest the Premier League has ever gotten to a player like Nabil Fekir or Ben Afra. So yeah, I mean, Hazard it is, I guess.
Shots fired, but I do love them, so keep them coming. Bunch, your thoughts on Hazard? I've actually heard that you have very interesting thoughts on
Yeah,
Hazard ever
Hazard for
since
me
he's
as
joined
well.
Madrid.
Hazard for me.
Why is it Hazard for you? Why do you like
See,
Hazard so
the
much? Why not
transfer to
Alexis
Madrid has
Sanchez?
been a
I think Vanch
why
was
do
like
I like
Hazard.
Hazard? Big Andy.
So I think we're all gonna go with Hazard on this one. We lost one for a bit, but that is for the greater good of the video.
Yeah.
He's not really good with his ball knowledge, so we will stick to Hazard in this one. But moving on to the next one, this is something which Vanch is absolutely gonna love as a comparison, because me and him go at it each and every day on call, on chat, and give us a platform, and we'll probably go at it over here again. Robert Lewandowski versus Karim Benzema. Vanch,
Sure.
I know who you're gonna pick, so just shut up. Sarthak, who are you gonna pick first?
So what are we talking like overall careers or current form or last 2 years?
Overall
What are-
careers. Overall
Overall
careers.
careers?
Overall, and who's the better player? Who is the better player? Who is the better striker?
I would say in overall career, if you look at the trophies and stuff like the achievements, there's not really much of a debate. Benzema there, but if you're talking current form of the last 2 years, I don't think Vanch is going to like this, but I would rather have Lewandowski in my team. Probably the best player in the world for me for the last 2 years. But overall, I would have Benzema, a beast of a striker.
What about you, Yaris?
Look, I'm not a big Lewandowski advocate per se. If we were to have, I mean, I'm not going to believe that Lewandowski is the greatest striker of this generation. So if we were to compare him to Suarez or someone, for example, I feel Suarez is daylights ahead of him. Okay, but look, the thing is with Benzema, right? I mean, I like Benzema, right? I've been a Madrid fan throughout my life, but the thing is, essentially, I think we forget that Benzema is not the same player he is today, or he is not producing the kind of numbers he is today. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years back, right? So, I mean, I feel like while he has won a lot more trophies and all, and it is essentially even down to the team that Madrid has had. Look, I feel like if we are just to compare, just to restrict it to Benzema versus Lewandowski, I'd say Lewandowski is probably a better player. But then again, playing in a league which is a one horse race and which is so open and there is really no competition, I mean, that also, I mean, contributes, right? So, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say that he's a lot. I mean, as a player, he's like miles ahead of Benzema, but yeah, he maybe just tips it for me.
Vanch, I know what you're gonna go with, so go on with your ridiculous argument. We're all ears.
You don't compare F1 with go karting.
I'm sorry, mate. I'm not talking about Olivier Giroud. I'm talking about the current Ballon d'Or favorite, Robert Lewandowski.
Yeah, I know Olivier Giroud. I know Olivier Giroud is a better striker than Robert Lewandowski. So
Well, that's that. Comedic relief for the viewers. Vanch Pandey
That's
as
that.
usual. But come on, I mean, I don't think so. You have to be serious with me. Even if you don't like Lewandowski, he shat on our club in 2013 with Borussia Dortmund. He scored 4 goals against us.
yeah, so everyone is a one-game wonder. We've seen many
yeah.
one-game wonders and many one-season wonders. Yeah, so that's the only time he scored against us. Where was he in the semi-final in 2018? Where was he? He didn't score any goal in the final as well, the one they won. And
So
Madrid
as if you're
beat,
telling me that
I
if Loris Karius didn't shit his pants, Benzema would have scored a hat trick against Liverpool.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that this is the 4 goals that you're talking about, the only time he has performed against Madrid. And all the other time he's failed. Madrid has
Look,
beat
I probably
Bayern
think that
twice
this is
in
a
the
very close
semi-finals.
discussion.
He has never scored.
I probably feel that this is a very close discussion because even in the Champions League, like Benzema and Lewandowski both have more than 70 goals. They're right behind Ronaldo and Messi in terms of active players. But I just feel that when it comes to
Mm.
scoring goals, except for Ronaldo, no one has that poaching instinct which
Yeah,
Lewandowski has.
I'll
Even
give you
Benzema
that.
doesn't have it.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Poaching ability, Lewandowski
I
is
think
better
Vanch
than
is
Benzema.
hinting
But
at
overall,
inside the box and the tap and stuff. I know he's hinting towards that with him saying. But when
yeah,
he's talking about
that is what I.
2018 and like him not scoring in the final, I mean, you have to agree that he was the very reason that they even reached the final and won it. He was the best player in the world that year.
No. I'm talking about the 17-18 season. Madrid beat
Oh yeah,
Bayern in the
but
semi-final.
Madrid was a class apart that year.
Those
Would you
both.
say that Benzema was the reason Madrid won the Champions League that year, or even the three-peat? I don't think so.
What? I couldn't get the
Once
question.
I dare you to say that
I,
Benzema was the
I'm asking
reason
you that.
Madrid won the three-peat, and Yajas is gonna tear into you, and
I'm just
he's
asking a
gonna
simple question.
leave you
Like
in
we know,
shreds if you go on to say that.
yeah, I'm just saying that if we all know
Yeah.
Bayern won the treble, and we all know that Lewandowski was one of the sole forces of them tearing through all the teams in Europe and doing that, achieving that feat. Would you say that Benzema had such a role to play in any of the Madrid's greatest season? And I'm talking about the three-peat. Would you say that he was the center
No,
of
no,
the whole?
no. No. At that time, we had Ronaldo, so he was at the center of everything. Benzema had the role. The role he had to play was of a second fiddle. So
Yeah.
even that role he did perfectly. And now when he had to step up, he did that too. And he's improving with every game and every season.
Well, I will agree to that. I am a Madrid fan. I do love seeing Benzema score goals, but for me, if I have to be completely unbiased, Lewandowski edges it for me because Lewandowski has had a a tougher career path for me. But we all
Yeah,
have
he
our
has
different
had
opinions.
more. He has had to score 4 tap-ins in every game. That is way more tough than scoring goals from outside the box when
That's
your team
that
is
comedic
losing
relief coming in
in
from Vanch,
UEFA Nations
as
final.
always. See now my viewers know what I deal with every day. But moving on to the next one, the both of these players were seen as the next big thing for Real Madrid and Barcelona. Didn't really inspire to be the next big thing because one of them left and the other one was really suffering with injuries, is still suffering with injuries. Neymar Jr. versus Gareth Bale. Who do you
What
think
time,
edges this one?
what time period are
I
we
would
talking
say
about?
their primes. I would say
Exactly.
their primes. There's not much of a difference. So 2014 to 2018, which one was the better player?
I
Tough
would
one,
let the
huh?
Madrid fans talk.
Nobody's ready to go first.
I would let the Madrid fans talk first.
No, look, I mean, Neymar did carry. I mean, Neymar did kind of carry Barcelona through in a lot of Champions League matches, and he obviously won a Champions League final as well. I'd just like to summarize it basically that in his peak, while Gareth Bale was out there banging goals in Champions League finals, Copa del Rey finals, Neymar was out there banging his sister 1 month in advance, 1 month before his birthday. So I mean, I think that just sums it up for me. Bale it is.
Bale it is. Bale it is. What about you,
Yeah,
Ansh?
sure.
Neymar
Bale
or
it
Bale?
is big game player.
Yeah, I mean, I still feel Bale has scored 3 Champions League goals, and he also had an assist against Atletico Madrid in the 2015-16 final. I think if not for injuries, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. The only reason why Neymar is in this conversation is because Bale has faced a lot of injuries over the years.
Yeah,
Or is that a
yeah.
tough take?
Could be a tough
Sathik,
take
that's.
as
It
well.
seems like
We never know.
that's a tough take.
I mean, I'll let Vanch complete, then I'll chip in.
Nah, it's right. It could be a tough take because we never know what would have been if he was not injured. We saw a season at Tottenham where he was rarely facing injuries, but wasn't too good either there. So played
Yeah,
mostly in
yeah,
Carabao Cup matches and
yeah. True. He's in the back end of his career, but I think that the way all of us, not just all of us in general, but people in general, Neymar is really disrespected for me. I mean, I know he didn't make the best of career choices while leaving Barcelona for PSG, but if you're talking individual players and who would you rather have, I think Neymar in terms of individual ability is like very, very, very in the top debates of top 50 players of all time for me, top 30. If it's just talking about individual capability, I mean the man was in the Ballon d'Or shortlist while playing for Santos. That's a really big achievement for me. So I mean, we talk about what would have been if injuries didn't happen, but I don't think that's a fair argument when it comes to actually comparing players in their primes. But if we're talking just primes, I would also have Gareth Bale because he's such a big game player. So yes, it's a tough take for me because I think people in general and us being a part of that. Neymar is talked about in a very disrespectful way for me. I mean, I know he didn't make the best of career choices by leaving Barcelona, a stacked Barcelona team for PSG, but for whatever reasons did that wasn't the best of decisions. But I mean, him making the Ballon d'Or shortlist at age 19 while playing for Santos is a big achievement in itself, and it speaks a lot about the man's individual capability. I think he's in the top 20 of all-time debates if we're just talking about individual ability. So, a very disrespected player. I'm sorry, but if you're talking about primes, I think uh,
Disrespectful as well.
disrespectful as well in some various circumstances.
Very disrespectful to his sister for the things he does to her.
Agree. But I mean, if you're talking about primes, one argument that certainly doesn't cut it for me is the thing that if he wouldn't have been injured, so and so player would have been better than so and so player. But because we have to talk about what actually we know, not base our arguments of hypotheticals, but in the prime, Gareth Bale scoring in 4 major finals in a team which had Cristiano Ronaldo playing his best football is not spoken about enough. So that man in his prime definitely a different beast. Top 3 players of all in that period of time. Top 3 players in the world, only behind the 2 freaks of nature we know. But apart from that, if we're talking overall careers, I would rather have Neymar just because I mean I personally find him very a beautiful player.
That does sum up the argument pretty well. But we've got a rather fun one for our Chelsea fans and our Chelsea viewers before we end this video, so you can all go in and have a perfect go at both of these strikers, both freaks of nature. Both of them have been so promising. They have shown so much talent in front of the Stamford Bridge, and all the Chelsea fans love them. Alvaro Morata or Timo Werner, who makes it for you?
Werner for me, just because he offers something more. I mean, you can check him on the left wing if at all you want to play him. Not the same with Morata.
What about you, Yajas? You just watched Morata last year. Is Morata
Yeah.
better than Werner?
Look, Morata is a pain in the ass, but I wouldn't claim to have watched Werner a lot as well. But look, I mean, Werner was, I mean, he was very, actually, talking, he was very similar to what Morata was doing at Chelsea, both missing sitter through and through. So, but then, essentially, like, what he said, Sarthak, I think Werner is a lot more versatile. He's got pace, he can play on the wing. I think he does a good job of playing second fiddle and, like, just feeding it to the main man. So I think I'd probably go Werner. But yeah, but the thing is, look again, Murata has been on the stage for a longer time. He's done it at bigger stages. He's been there at the biggest club. So I mean, really think it's a fair comparison just as of now. But yeah, I mean, yeah, if we're talking at this point of time, I'll probably go Werner.
Yeah, he's also a better finisher at home. He's got 3 kids. But what about you, Vansh? Who makes it for you?
Yeah, see, Werner for me as well. See, if we see goal scoring abilities, then Morata is overall career. He has scored goals for Madrid and for Juventus as well at some point of time. But Werner was good at Leipzig, but here at Chelsea he's been missing sitters as Sarthak and you just mentioned. So, but in overall capabilities, I'll go with Werner. He can play as a second field and his pace, and yeah, so better than Morata.
Well, I mean, that was the perfect example for all of our viewers of what a trash versus garbage conversation looks like. But that is exactly where we're going to end our video. And it was great having you all here on the channel again for the second episode of Would You Rather. And everyone, please do visit their Instagram page, The
Just to
Football
add to
Link.
that, just want to add to that. You said this is a perfect example of what a trash conversation looks like. I just wanted to say, not really. This is not. If you actually want to see what a trash conversation looks like, you should check out a group chat and see the kind of thing that Shivam talks about there. Yes, just please continue.
Thank you for the promotion on my own channel, Yajas. But yes, now I can tell my viewers to actually not give a damn about the football lane. Plus, do subscribe and like this video, and we'll be there with you soon with another video. Thank you.
Yeah.